Hey, RetconRaider here, and welcome back to the Alpha for Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. As today, we jump right into the thick of things. We've got a pirate armada, a marauded void station. I think what comes next is pretty obvious, which I'm just fine with. Let's get in there. An unidentified ship is hovering over a void station, covered all over with landing craft. The situation looks clear enough. Pirates have seized an Imperial outpost. The augurs note that the pirate ship is warming up its engines and quickly reloading its cannons. It's preparing for battle. Oh, well, they're making this easy on us. Nice to have an actual straightforward scenario for once. No pesky shades of grey to deal with. Starting position is not great. We've got 3 on our flank, 2 pirate corvettes, and 1 pirate destroyer. Let's swing about, shields to forward, deploy torpedoes, wait for their approach. Corvettes are softer targets. We'll try to take them out first.
Fire the lance batteries!
Not bad. Incoming. Torpedoes deployed. Oh, they're going for our torpedoes. Okay. Oh man, that is perfect. You could not have possibly parked in a worse spot. One salvo's out, and we have a perfect opening.
This one's going down.
Thread the needle.
Set the course. Another salvo! Leave their hull through across the stars! Fire right now! Lay in the course.
And shields on rear. They all have to wheel back around to get us in their arcs. That was fantastic. Like something out of a movie. Blink, blink. Blink, blink. Torpedoes will self-detonate before we have to worry about them. Oh, is that guy running? That's cute. Bootleg reverse.
The time has come.
Let's soften up the destroyer. Nice. And torpedoes.
Unleash our vengeful salvo!
Oh, shoot. I forgot to reinforce shields. Which, honestly, is just as well, because I would have reinforced forward, not right. And that guy is definitely running. Alright, let's finish this guy. Oh, not quite. I was really hoping that would get the job done. Warp Wiggle. Okay, we'll strafe the destroyer and finish the Corvette.
Macro cannons, volley!
Bloop, bloop, bloop. Shields down.
Fire right now!
Bloop, bloop. Hull at 50. I would like to take that other guy out too, but I'm not sure he's coming back. A little closer. Oh, you're making this difficult. Okay. We will get right up on him then.
Fire the lance battery!
One down. Shields to rear. And they're running. But that one's coming back, so maybe it's like a temporary morale failure sort of deal. Like a crew morale check.
Torpedoes locked!
I guess they do sometimes have that glowing effect. Yeah, that might be a panic marker. It resembles the effect they use to mark confusion in their Pathfinder games. Torpedoes coming around.
Lay in the course!
I don't know if we can get this guy in our forward arc.
Onward!
We'll just prep for next round. Bring the torpedoes up. That might distract them. And forward shields are out, so left. Destroyer's on its way back. Torpedoes deployed. Light hull damage. Nothing to worry about just yet. Goodbye. And we just fly right past these torpedoes here. Ooh, that's perfect.
Set the course.
Might as well strafe the salvo.
Leave the hull strewn across the stars. Macro cannons, volley!
Not enough. That's fine. Still can't catch us.
Annihilate them. Bleed them.
Destroyer down. But as I suspected, we're not done until that thing blows up. Fortunately, it'll self-detonate before it can reach us. And we're done.
Another victory for the von Valancius dynasty.
Another victory for the von Valancius dynasty. Ooh, and we have remains to plunder. That's new. Chain of Crystals. +5 warp lore. And +10% dodge versus demons. Nice. So 2 chains of crystals. Okay, not bad. I guess one will go to Idira. Oh no. She has that +6 will necklace, which I think she actually... well, that's a tough choice. But I guess we should stick with the will. Let me think on that for a moment. For now, let's get a gander at this void station. And we've got a level up. Fantastic. We'll take care of that once we touch down. Alright, we've got some actual choices to make here, so let's hit the pause button real quick. I'll take a look at all our options, figure out which ones I want to go with, and figure out who I'm giving those chains to. And we will be right back. And we're back. Alright, let's see what we're doing. First things first, Rhett pulls a new talent, and we are going right for It Will Not Die, which should bump him up to a slightly more respectable 46 health. He's getting a mite too fragile for frontline fighting, so this should help. Heinrichs pulls a characteristic. That's pretty straightforward. He's doing okay with weapon skill and strength, so we're just going to dump that right into willpower, shore up his psychic powers a little. We'll further strengthen his psychic powers when he gets his next ability as well.
Watching the lazy hand of sacred technology breaks my heart, figuratively speaking. My cardiovascular augmentation can withstand much more than high blood pressure.
Thank you, Pascal. You done? In keeping with our previously established themes, Pascal will pick up Overwhelming Stratagem. One I don't think we're really going to use much, but that will be useful for Rhett's occasional killing sprees. While Cassie will stay focused more on the defensive and utilitarian side of things, with the oddly named Assault Stratagem, which actually boosts parry, and if you enhance it with Grand Strategist, makes it much easier to pull our guys out of dangerous situations. That'll be really handy the next time we get swarmed by melee units. for Adira. Not really much going on here. We're completely ignoring the assassin stuff. And instead shoring up her psychic powers as well with Focused Mind. That should help with all the buffs and debuffs we have her tossing around. Which finally brings us to Yurliet. And again, we're going to keep this pretty basic. We are going straight for Las Weapon Expert, which I passed on last time because I wasn't sure I wanted to lock us down to lasers. But, you know, it's working for us, so why not? And that's it. We're good. Let's get stationary.
Watch your steps.
Oh, well, that is a comically large vent. Why do we need that? What's over here? Ah, I see. Shooters, poisoners, and thugs. Oh my. Yeah, we'll grab a venti.
Victory awaits!
Looks like we're not the only ones who had this idea. Interesting. I like that even the vendor trash placement tends to tell a little story. I like them to put thought into where everything goes, you know? Photo visors. This device filters visible light, allowing the wearer to see enemies more clearly. Grants +10 to ballistic skill tests. Oh yes, that is going right to Rhett. Looking good, Rhett. Oh, and let's get those chains equipped too. Forgot about those. We're just slapping these on for the dodge bonus, so they're basically going to anyone with an open neck slot. Alright, let's kill us some pirates.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Wow, this puts us in a really good spot. We'll tuck our snipers on the left. Melee fighters on the right to keep things contained.
Crave entertainment.
Red will be front and center, down the stairs and just death blossoming the entire fight. Not particularly elegant, but it should be very effective. They have very limited avenues of approach, so we have a very distinct advantage.
So shall it be.
Data meditation is terminated.
All of those guys look to be melee, so Pascal might be able to solo them.
Ready for data input.
Here we go.
Miss, and you'll die quickly.
I will take you down.
I was really kind of hoping that row of canisters would explode, but fair enough.
Already done.
Now begins the killing. Come on, tag the barrel.
Nothing of value has been lost.
Yeah, you know what? I'll take it. Everyone in the cone is dead, so Mission accomplished. Oh man, there's a bunch we're not seeing yet. We've got a leader on the field. Let's flag him and tag him. Oh. Maybe someone closer.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
And that would be the guys we weren't seeing. A big old band of mooks. Actually, I take that back. We saw them on the way in. Them and, oh my goodness. Okay, well that... This is an unfortunate turn of events. Heinrichs, I'm going to need you on point.
For the throne of glory.
That'll do. That'll do. Wow.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Interesting. Okay. We've got a gang of cutters down below and a gang of shooters. Plus the gunners up top and the poisoners and the slashers on the flank. Power overwhelming.
My vow is to serve. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
And hold the flank.
Running my direct override.
On it. Was that you? Or...
Nice, nice.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And it's time. Time for a truly momentous maneuver. Cover to cover. Bursting onto the scene. No, not enough. Not enough. It's fine. It's fine. We get another go in a second.
High momentum.
Hey, look at that. Okay, let's burn our AP. Gunner boss down. And momentum.
Nothing I can't do. Was your biggest mistake.
Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
Watch and learn. All too easy.
Aw, out of gun food. Well, let's keep the ball rolling. Whittle people down before they can whittle us back.
This helium is beneath me.
Whoa, really? Wow, okay. Huh. I did not expect the poisoner to use a gun. Not that it matters, I suppose. Jeez, Heinrichs. He does not mess around, he just cuts right to it.
Let's see to it. I won't object to it. I'm done with this one.
My goodness. Half off. He'll be washing in blood. Whoa, wait, what? How in the world did that work? Get out of here. You too. Park this somewhere for Rat. Finish this guy off. Nice, nice.
Not this Scryer's job.
Leader slasher. Oh, yeah, okay, that's a needle pistol. That makes sense. Though if every poisoner drops a needle pistol, that really kind of trivializes the one we got from Vistenza. Alright, let's take out that other leader.
Fields are always drowned in scarlet.
Stop being on fire. Also, shoot that guy. Or her. That works. Oh, wow. Yeah, that really worked.
If I may.
We'll have to do without the aura, the stratagem. Yeah, I don't want to get pinned in close with this guy. Nice. And you know what? Now we can get close.
My tactics are flawless. Suits my purposes. Another clean strike.
That might have been slight overkill.
I move swiftly to strike.
We have one more leader down below, the guy with the flamer, who is on fire for some reason. Maybe a side effect of whatever that flamer is. Let's bring Heinrichs down.
Let's see to it. But of course, Lord Captain. For the throne's glory.
Yeah, I can live with that. Not a lot of ranged enemies left at this point, so cover is becoming pretty trivial. Kill zone.
Running binary override.
Okay, Adira has to come around. We've pretty much won at this point. This is really just cleanup.
Anything else?
Not gonna lie, that's actually more shooters than I thought we had left. And Cass is too far to provide support. Oh, but Rhett's up next, so we're fine.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. I'm a navigator, not a servitor.
It does feel like the random mooks are getting more durable. 3 or 4 shots apiece instead of 1 or 2. That does make me wonder a bit about the late game difficulty curve, because there's not a lot of ways for us to outright boost our damage output. So if enemies consistently become more durable, that would eventually lead to a lot of just very drawn-out fights. I feel like thus far, combat's been pretty well paced. It's like 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes for longer fights, like this one. But I've yet to encounter any combat where I was really kind of thinking it had overstayed its welcome. Maybe the Plague Bearer fight. That one came close. But I think in that fight, it was exacerbated by the fact that I kept thinking the fight was almost over, only to have yet more zombies join the fray. That's obviously not an issue with this fight.
I understand your intent.
Natural. Let's see to it.
High momentum. Explorers know one route forward. Request approved. Running binaric override. The Omnissiah comprehends all.
None will stand against me. But of course.
Foul witchcraft!
Easy there, Rhett.
I have read tomes of military tactics. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
And then there was one. We came, we saw, we kicked their ass. Ah, yes, of course, that quest. How could I forget that one? A very poignant and well-written journal entry. Obligatory reminder, this is an alpha.
None shall stand in my way.
And now begins the looting. We saw at least 3 leaders in the mix, so hopefully we should find some really nice stuff. Oh my goodness. Man, how do we even differentiate the good stuff? Drukari Clave. Decent two-hander. A half-dozen needle pistols. A couple of M40s. Nullifying shotgun. Radiant chest plate. Okay, so nullifying shotgun, radiant chest plate. Oh wow, that is an intense penetration for a shoddy. Yeah, that's a huge step up. Though it does have a narrower damage range. I like Rhett with the revolver, but let's toss that to Heinrichs. We almost never use it, but he does have a combat shoddy in his off slot. And then Radiant Chestplate. There it is. The owner of this masterfully crafted armor appears more heroic and receives additional defense bonuses against energy weapons. However, its deflective properties make the wearer an easy target to attack. Plus 20% energy absorb, plus 7 fellowship, minus 5 to dodge. Wow, that is a... So that's a double whammy on dodge because it's also 50% penalty on dodge. So 50% minus an additional 5, or minus 5 then halved. Either way, a very drastic hit. But... you know what? Plus 7 fellowship. That might actually be worth it on Cass. We've usually gotten her hanging back anyway. I don't think anyone else needs that fellowship, though. Okay, so... Drukari Clave was the slasher leader. Nullifying Shotgun was the gunner leader. Let's see what the Flamer leader had for us. Gunslinger Helmet. Grant a bonus for determining the over-penetration factor of ranged weapons equal to the owner's ballistic score bonus. I'm not really sure okay, I don't know how those mechanics work, but it sounds good. I mean, obviously it has something to do with the damage that exceeds the target's deflection rating. Oh, we also pulled this, the Unstable Flamer. Not really seeing anything notable about it at a glance. I'll have to compare it to Argenta's later. But we did notice that guy self-immolated. So I'm guessing that's some sort of side effect. As for the helmet, I guess we'll toss that to Yurliet. Oh my goodness. That is a look. Maybe not Yurliet. Then again, she does have the highest ballistic score. Oh, what the heck. Maybe it'll make it slightly less obvious she's an Eldar. I would give it to Red, but I feel like he gets a lot more use out of the eyepiece. Helps offset his constant recoil penalties, you know?
I won't tolerate weakness.
And I think that's it. We're pretty much out of time at this point, but let's at least get a glimpse of where we're headed next. Oh yeah, I think that clinches it. We're definitely headed south. We'll close out that loop all the way around to Cradle of Kepri. That said, we'll hit the pause button for now. I'll take care of the usual off-screen bookkeeping, give the Marauded Void Station another once-over just to be sure. And we will pick up here next time. See you then. Oh, and special thanks to the Raiders, the fine folks who help make these videos possible, including but not limited to Dragon Matrix 7, Mathew Smith, Revenant, Alois, Drakiith, EV23, EgonAlter, Emile, Exsellsior, Gottlieb, James Trimmier, Kazorm, Mark Giemza, Nathan Welch Jr., OverlordPherom, RandomPassrby, RobbyB, Tomasz Piątkowski, Triphoppenskip, and Valinrook. Thanks for your support, guys. That said, if you'd also like to help support the channel, then feel free to push the buttons that do the things. Trust me, it does make a difference. Or you could even check out the PayPal, the Patreon, the Nexus GG, or the YouTube memberships. Links are in the description.
Oh, witchcraft!